Hey guys, Sam Morton from TechFusions here, doing an overall video about the brand new iPhone 4S. Hey guys, as I said, this is the iPhone 4S and here it is. This video is going to be an overall video about the iPhone 4S. This iPhone 4S has got released today, October the 4th. The keynote started about 6 London time, and here it is on the Apple website. They released all new information about it. It's got the same design as the iPhone 4, as you can see from the photos, the same dimensions, same screen, 3.5 inch screen. Yeah, all the design the same. It's just the software and a bit of the hardware that's different. Okay, here's some of the spec that's been changed, as you can tell in the right hand corner. Dual core A5 chip, so every time there's a new iPhone, like the iPhone 4, that was an A4 chip, and every time there's a new iPhone, there's a new A whatever number it is chip. So now it's A5 chip, and this will run faster than the iPhone 4. They say it's going to run nearly double the speed. It don't give you the megahertz what it's going to run at the moment, but we soon will hear that, hopefully. All new 8 megapixel camera, so that's good. The old iPhone 4 only had a 5 megapixel camera, when there was a lot of phones, like Android phones, which had an 8 megapixel camera, and yeah, it's just much better for taking photos on. But I'm glad to hear that it's got an 8 megapixel camera now. And iOS 5, they put iOS 5 on the phone, and you can update this if you have an iPhone 4, and you will get iOS 5 as well. I don't think you'll be able to get on an iPhone 3GS. I think they're cancelling that and just staying with the iOS 4 and whatever update that is, and just sticking with that. I don't think you'll be able to get iOS 5 on that. I'm not too sure, but that's what I think. And iCloud, of course, iCloud. It's got in all of its new devices, like the iPad 2, even iPad, iMacs, I think they have iCloud as well, and you just upload all your data to the iCloud, and then you can just download it whenever you want on any of your devices wirelessly. So if you uploaded some photos, let's say, they would download just directly on your iPad, like basically straight away, and you can stop it if you don't want it to, but it is a very handy feature. And introducing this new thing called Siri, and this is a talk recognition program that's built into it. I will talk more about that when we're going through the video. Yeah, let's get on with the video. Okay, here I'm on the actual Apple, the UK website, and as you can see, they just upload it all, the all new information down it on the iPhone 4S. There's the Siri. It says use your voice to send messages, set reminders, search for information, and more. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do with this Siri. As you can see on the screen, it says on May 19th, remind me it's my dad's birthday, and then that's you speaking, and it just automatically does that and goes in the calendar, puts dad's birthday, and it is very good. It says here's your reminder at on the 19th May 2012 at 9 AM. I think that's a very good feature in the phone. They should have really included that on the iPhone 4, but I don't know, they just didn't think of it then and just whacked it in with this new thing, so makes it all the better. Okay, let's go to the next slide. As you can see, the transitions, the iPhone just goes, just swoops off the page. It's got dual core A5 chips. It's up to 2 times faster performance, as I said, and 7 times faster graphics. I mean, that is a big improvement, 7 times faster in graphics. I mean, I thought the iPhone 4 graphics were very good themselves, but 7 times faster, and that is great. It's about the same as on the iPad, or even better as on the iPad 2. It's very good for a phone, and yeah, it's a good feature. I'm glad they do have the A5 chip, and if they didn't have that, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, to be honest. Okay, if we go on to the next slide. Okay, here it is. This is the new camera. As you can tell, they're stunning. All the colours on this photo. Got 8 megapixel camera, all new optics, so all the focus and all the quality of the photo, so will be much better, and 1080p HD. I'd like to see how that puts up against other smartphones. Even Nokia don't have that good iOS, but their cameras are like the best. They are really good cameras, and yeah, I'm sure people will upload a lot of videos saying about the sample test, but I would like to see how that puts up. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, comes in black and white. Yeah, finally it actually comes in black and white, and you can actually pre-order it now in white, so you will actually get your white one, which is good. And here's iOS 5. Notifications center, so basically like Android, if you've seen that, you swipe down from the top bar where it's got the date and the status, you swipe down and then it tells you all these messages. As you can see on the left hand iPhone, it's got the weather, it's got stock and notifications on phone, messages, Facebook and reminders. I will do a zoom in there so you can see it. If you look over to the next one, the white iPhone 4S, you can it's got tweet integrated on it, and if you've seen the iPhone 5 beta, it's got that in it, and yeah, I'm glad it's got Twitter more integrated into the device than as it was before. And here it's got new applications for calendars and iMessage. iMessage is going to be like BlackBerry Messenger. If you've seen it in the other iOS 5 videos, just like BlackBerry Messenger, if you've got an iDevice, then you can iMessage for free. Well, I say for free, over Wi-Fi or 3G. And then, yep, you're off and going. Okay, go on the next slide. iCloud. As I said before, it stores all your content wirelessly, pushes it to all your devices. So yeah, as I said with the photo, you take a photo, goes straight to your iPad 2 or your iPad 1. Depends if you got the update. But yeah, I think that's a great feature, iCloud. But actually the concept of iCloud was made in 1993, I believe. I think I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, Steve Jobs doing a keynote, and he actually was saying about the concept of iCloud, and here it is today in 2011. Let's go to the next one, and here we are back to the beginning one. Okay, we'll scroll down, see what else is on the web page. Apple's server's being very slow at the moment because I just went on it straight away as I can. It wasn't loading the web page. If you were trying to have a look at the iPhone 4S, going, oh yeah, I want to have a look at it, it says access denied. You're like, oh no, what's happening? It's just Apple updating the servers. Be like this for a while, but hopefully it'll sort it out by the time I've uploaded this video. And as you can see on the left hand side here, it's got watch the iPhone 4S video. You can click on that. It's a great video, saying it's describing all the dual core A5 chips. I'll send a link to that as well. Watch the iCloud video, and that's good as well. Demonstrates the iCloud application which is built in. Siri says some more about Siri if you want to click on that. About the A5 chip, all new camera, the 1080p, 8 megapixel. and the OS 5 iCloud again, and here's the iPhone 4S. Okay, if we go to the top, and here's the features, picking up where Amazing left off. The dual-core A5 chip delivers even more power. The 8 megapixel camera with all new optics also shoots 1080p HD video. With Siri, iPhone 4S does what you ask. Talk about amazing. So talk about amazing. I will give my personal opinion on that at the end. I will give you my personal opinion, what I think about the iPhone 4S at the end of the video. I'm just going over the specs and what's new on the iPhone 4S at the moment. So I will get on to my personal opinion and what I recommend at the end. Okay, if we scroll down, as you can see, it's got Siri, performance, camera, 1080p HD videos, iOS, iCloud, Retina display. Still got the same display. No, they didn't really need to upgrade it, but it would have been nice. FaceTime, of course, it's got FaceTime. As you can see, it's a beta of Siri. It's got the video there. So some more images on it. Ask for a reminder. Ask to send a text. Ask about the weather. I liked the ask about the weather, and ask for for a reminder. That's very good. But ask to send a text. That is pretty good. But on Android you can. I'll keep going back to Android because it's the top OS competitor, and it is very good. And there are still quite a lot of ideas, to be honest. That's just my opinion, but I think they have. And yeah, that you can just hold down the microphone symbol, and you can talk, and it converts it to text. This is kind of the same thing, kind of not. Okay, if we go, as you can see, ask to set a meeting, ask to send an email, ask for a number. I really want to see if this voice recognition is actually really good, because on most phones it isn't that great, and you start going, oh yeah, that's a good feature, try to use it and go, oh that's rubbish, I don't even understand what I'm saying. I'm speaking perfect English and it's not even recognising it, so it like throws out the window that idea, and you never use the feature. Like BlackBerry, what is it called? It will come to me in a sec. No, don't worry. Ask to set an alarm, ask to set a timer, ask Siri about Siri. I mean, what's that about? Ask Siri about Siri. It's obviously in the photos. It's got what's happening at the moment and what she's done. But yeah, that's about it. Dual-core A5 chip, the most powerful iPhone processor ever. Well, yeah, they wouldn't put an old processor in. It'd be a bit pointless, but it says it's got outstanding battery life, which is good, and it's two cores, e.g. in the name, dual core, that means two. And yeah, I think that's really good, but I don't think there's any hardcore gamers on the iPhone 4, to be honest, or any iDevice. They're just like addicting games like Angry Birds and little games like that. They're great, but I don't think high graphics games will take on. But you never know, people like different stuff. I just don't do it on my smartphone, to be honest. Okay, this is also new. It's saying about the camera, got pictures of the camera, got a nice camera, we got a nice image of what the camera took of presumably, as they say. The advanced optics with a custom lens has a larger aperture and a new sensor, meaning amazing photos. So we'll see how that plays up against other cameras. See if I get my hands on one of these, I will compare it to other phones, to the iPhone 4, to the HTC, the Sire HD, maybe the Samsung Galaxy S2, as I might be getting my hands on one of them hopefully soon, and the Goo Apple 3G, of course. as I've done on my other videos. If you don't know what Goo Apple 3G is, it's a replica iPhone 4, best replica iPhone 4 out there. If you take a look at the link in the top right hand corner now, you will find out about the Goo Apple 3G. Anyway, back to the iPhone 4S. This is why you're here. Recording videos in 1080p, amazing HD. Yeah, it should be amazing if they're saying it. 1080p is always good. It takes up a lot of file size, but is good 1080p HD and there's not so good 1080p HD. Like I was watching a video on YouTube, 1080p, looked like 360p. It was all pixelated, rubbish. I just really didn't like it. But it records at 30 frames per second, which is very good, and it says it takes great videos. So hopefully it will, and that's a great feature. OS 5, I talked about that, the notification systems, the iMessage, send any iPhone, iPad or Pod Touch. That's supposed to be iPod Touch. I messed up a bit there. Running iOS 5. You can say as much as you want, unlimited. So yeah, just like BlackBerry Messenger really. Twitter integrated. That's good. Once signed in, you can tweet from Safari, photos, cameras, YouTube and maps. That is an amazing feature. I really like that. Let's see what it's got. 200 new features to the iPhone 4S. You'll see how many of them you can actually recognise when using it, but normally they're hidden and you don't really use them, or you don't bother using them because they're not really useful. Reminders, yeah, it's always good to have reminders. Photos, crop in, rotate, enhance, camera enhancements, kind of the same thing. Newsstand, kind of like iBooks, but you can download magazines, pretty good. Safari and PC free, you can restore your phone from backup or sync it with your computer wirelessly. Yeah, it's very good. As I said before, iOS 5 will be available on the iPhone 4. I think it's October the 12th. Can't remember. I think it's October the 12th where the iPhone iOS 5 will come out on the iPhone 4, which you can download then. Okay, iCloud. Yeah, I said about that. Just upload it, and then whatever you buy from, like even the iTunes, it will just sync it straight to your device and ask you if you want to download it. Retina display. Yep, got a Retina display. These are all old features. FaceTime, AirPlay, AirPrint, send it to the printer play. Calls. This is good. Look, over network, it runs at faster speed, 14.4 megabits per second, and the iPhone 4 is 7.2. So that's a pretty big improvement. But it's not exactly 4G. It's just improved 3G, which is a bit disappointing, as a lot of people did want 4G over in the UK, and people in America wanted 4G LTE, but it didn't come out. So yeah, built-in apps. Yeah, you can check this all out for yourself. Again, if I'm going over a bit too fast, I'm just doing just an overall of it, and yeah, they are basically all the main features. I went over it. If we click on the tech, and here we go, you can get in 16, 32 and 64 gigabyte. 64 gigabyte, that's very good. You always need more storage if you're watching loads of videos, music, photos. It's always good to have more storage. I definitely recommend getting the highest storage if you do choose to get one. The dimensions exactly the same. I don't know if the weight's the same. I'll just check it. It actually weighs 3 grams more than the actual iPhone 4. Well, according to this website that I just looked on, 3 grams though. No, you won't sell, honestly. But I think they should have made it a bit lighter. But I suppose with the A5 chip and all that 8 megapixel camera and stuff, it's allowed the extra 3 grams. Okay, 3G and wireless, of course it's got all the same gumph, and there's, instead of two flavours of the phone, as Soldier Knows Best put it in the live blog. If you're watching the live vlogs like I was, listening to them about the iPhone 4S and what they're seeing and telling us all about it, it was great. I watched Soldier Knows Best one. Yeah, I'm a big follower of them, and Techno Buffalo. It's just, yeah, very good. But yeah, instead of 2 flavours, there's just one. There's just one iPhone, and it's worldwide. It worked all over the world, and yeah, no matter what SIM card you use, as it says here, world phone. Yeah, it's great. Bluetooth 4.0. You don't really hear about Bluetooth anymore, really. It's not a major update thing, but 4.0, that's pretty good. Wi-Fi, 3G, Retina display, all this gumph I was on about. Exactly the same design. Still got the 30-pin dock connector. I think most people would cry if they didn't have that, because then you wouldn't be able to use the docks or play your music through the amp, and it just be, you just wouldn't want it. If you had loads of iDevice accessories, then you wouldn't be able to use it. Just wouldn't be right. Anyway, power and battery. Talk time, 8 hours up on 3G, 14 hours on 2G GSM. Standby up to 200 hours. Internet use up to 6 hours on 3G, up to 9 hours on Wi-Fi. That's alright. Video playback up to 10 hours. Audio playback up to 40 hours. That is really good. I would like to see a improvement on the battery, and I hope it does meet to what Apple are saying. Frequency response 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. That's good. Yeah, just all the same gumph. TV AirPlay. Yeah, new headphones as well. I can't remember what they said about it. Apparently they're a bit better. I'm not sure. Still got all the sensors, 3-axis gyro, all that gumph. Yeah, and that's basically what's new about it. And look, here's the box of the iPhone 4S. As you can see, I just zoomed it in. It's got the iPhone 4S. It looks very nice. Add to your box collection on your shelf if you're like me. I've got the iPhone 3G, got 2 boxes of them. HTC Desire HD, got a Go Apple box, got Beats by Dre box, got an old BlackBerry box, got an Xbox box, saying that 3 times faster. Yeah, I just like to display what technical goods I have. Okay, if we just go back to the iPhone page. Right, so the iPhone 4S, whether to buy it or not. Well, if you already have an iPhone, well, let's say if you have an iPhone 4, I don't recommend you buying this, because iPhone basically the same design. No one would know that you, and that's exactly the point. There's no point in upgrading. Yes, you should just keep with your iPhone 4. You get iOS 5, you probably get this Siri feature. If not, it's not that important anyway. It's not like it's going to change your life kind of feature. It's just a nice feature on the phone. There's nothing on the phone which will change your life and make it better. Maybe if you're a hardcore gamer on your iPhone 4 and you wanted 7 times better graphics, which is very good, but the iPhone 4 graphics are very good as well, so I wouldn't recommend it. iPhone 4, very fast. You wouldn't need it. You wouldn't need A5 chip. It is good as well, but you don't need it. I'd definitely just keep with an iPhone 4 if you had an iPhone 4 at the moment. But if you're an iPhone 3GS, iPhone 3G, or even previous than that, I would definitely recommend upgrading to this, because you will notice 3, 2, 1. You will notice a lot of the change, and because of the speed, the camera, how it runs, Siri as they call it. Yeah, it just great. It'd just be a great upgrade for you, but don't recommend it if you have an iPhone 4. Now there's the market if you got an Android phone or another phone. If you got a Windows 7 phone, I'm not a big fan of Windows 7 Mobile. It's rubbish. You can't really do much. There's no applications. Bit plain. You're thinking about Apple. Yeah, go for it. Go for an iPhone 4S. If you're on Android, I would just say get a better Android phone. Get a Samsung Galaxy S2 or HTC Sensation EX. Not EX, XE, sorry. The new phone with built-in Beats, and that's got 1.5 GHz processor, dual core as well. But yeah, iPhone's still basic. Android's more advanced in its ways, more customizable. I just prefer Android. I have had both iOS, so you might think I'm a bit biased, but I have tried both, and this is just what I prefer, and it is my opinion on it. But yeah, just upgrade to a different one. Just get one with an 8 megapixel camera and records in 1080p. Maybe you have a 3D screen like the HTC Evo 3G, 3D, and they're pretty cool. Don't know what more I can say. It's down to personal choice, but I wouldn't recommend going to an iPhone 4S, because you're just going back a step kind of thing. If you already got an Android with like HD recording 1080p, 8 megapixel camera, got Gingerbread 2.3 or something, latest software, I wouldn't bother getting an iPhone 4S. Unless you want to change OS, like software, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going on, so I will end this video now. If you want to hear more about the iPhone 4S, just comment below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, rate and subscribe to hear more amazing videos about iPhone 4S and any other technical videos, and please check out our other videos. This was Sam Morton from TechFusions. Thank you.